that if somebody is gifted with the art of singing or the instruments required for singing, then it is in the singer to begin with that the melody is found. But it is too generalized a statement. Things differ from time to time, from mood to mood, and also the subject matter and the presentation of the song itself. All these factors go into the computer and come out on the other end as a song. For instance, a very good song which impresses the singer so deeply that his whole soul is involved in it. When he sings that song, that song would be a different song from other songs which he has been singing. And if, fortunately for him or for the listeners, he also is in the best of health and has not eaten any sour food before singing, then his song would be given a new quality. And if he also has a mood which coincides and concords with the song, if the song is a happy song and he happens to be in a happy mood on that particular time, then a further quality would be added to the song, and vice versa. And if also the time of the day is promoting music, the time, the influence of the weather, everything, for instance, all these things given together, and yet the poor person happens to be in Vadva, where for the sake of earning sawab, Wagda has put the light off. And during a scorching summer day, everybody is suffering hell. And that poor singer with all these things, even if he tries to sing, I think it will be a very poor quality song. But suppose the conditions are ideal, the weather, the climate, the time of the day, the sun is setting or rising, all these things put together would add something to the song that it may make it eternal. So that question is so generalized that a single answer cannot be found. The song, the quality of song lies in all these factors put together.
I can also bring you to the answering me whether my faith can make me a better man, my Hindu's faith can make me a better man, my Buddhist faith.
So why didn't you ask that? Why didn't you ask that in so many words? Now I understand what you mean. Also, now you have put it in proper perspective. The fact is, again, you know, most important thing about faith, as learned from the Holy Quran, is this, that if you have a faith and you act accordingly, honestly, this is most important. Even if your faith is left behind in time, it's an obsolete faith. Yet if you are honest enough to act according to your own faith, that will give you harmony and truth. And Allah would never be harsh to any truthful person. This is a repeated promise of the Holy Quran given to all the followers of various religions. So that is a constant feature. A relationship between thought, views and act. But now consider a better thought and a concordance with that better thought of your actions. That would definitely produce a better man. If the teaching is superior, and this is a constant feature that all those who are given their respective teachings act accordingly, then the result would not be the same. Those who are given inferior teachings and they act upon them would develop good, well, but relative to their teachings. those who are given superior teachings, they will develop to a higher being. So there are two factors involved, not one alone. Number one, if the religious people of all the world are acting according to their faith and their belief, they have not to fear. Allah gives them this final word that they should consider themselves in peace. They have nothing to fear because they are honest people, they are truthful people. Secondly, Allah tells us that religion after religion has been rejected, having been left far behind in history and having become obsolete. So when a new, better religion is declared, it is foolish to stick to the older ones. One should come across a better version. If you don't accept it, that shows that you are not true. So that promise of there being no fear for the truthful would be taken away from you because you are no longer truthful. A truthful person is the one who recognizes beauty where he sees some. So if a Hindu comes across Islamic teaching and is given a fair chance to understand it and rejects it, the promise of the Holy Quran will not extend to him, even if he continues to act upon his own teachings. Because the fundamental quality was that of truth, and that he himself has rejected. So this is the answer to those who say that according to the Holy Quran, every religion can coexist. And there is no need for one to become a Muslim. This is not what the Holy Quran wants to say. The Holy Quran says that in your own respective regions, as long as you do not receive the final truth, if you are honest and act upon whatever you are given, then you do not have to fear. But if you come across a complete truth, a better version, a more beautiful teachings, and then you reject and insist that you will continue to act as you have acted before, then you will not be treated among the righteous and counted among the righteous.